man. The Friday afternoon action, 12:32
Oh,
Central.
yeah, man, it's nice and early on a Friday. It's been a great week.
It's getting nicer out a little
Oh,
bit. Windier than
oh.
fuck, so can't go disc golfing, so there ain't no sense of going outside. But
Yeah, dude, that'll just carry your disc and throw it in terrible
sad shit.
spots that you're never gonna find it anyway.
No.
Yeah, dude, no, it was absolutely gorgeous here yesterday. Dude, we hit 75. 75.
Man.
Woo.
I think we
Dogs
hit
were loving it.
56, man.
The dogs were loving it. They were just laying outside in the yard. Had the garage door open.
Ah, yes, it's
I
coming.
had, dude, it is. I had to take care of some. I had to take care of some piling up cardboard boxes. So, over winter, we got this baby coming.
Right.
And we've been rearranging the house a little bit. We've had to move some stuff. We had to make room for the nursery and take shit out of there and put it other places. So over the winter we've been doing a bunch of rearranging, and I'm finally at that point in my life where you're not like a broke piece of shit.
Right.
Like living like that. Oh, I did that for way too long.
Oh, I've stopped doing it every day, bud.
Man, but it was just one of those things you never knew that like you could make your life easier until you knew you could. I mean, everything, like when I buy things now, like when I buy a lamp, I don't buy like some standard old bullshit lamp. Like my lamp has like it has like the fucking temperature on it. It's got the
What?
time. It's got a phone charger in it. Like everything nowadays does.
Hotel ones.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so fucking nice. I do so much shopping on Amazon, like everything I fucking need. So over the winter, we've been fucking Amazoning it up. We get multiple packages all the time, always boxes at the door and shit. And I've been stockpiling my cardboard over the winter because I'm too lazy to fucking. It's a pain in the ass to break all the boxes down and
It
shit.
sucks, dude. I've had to do it like every job I've had. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, dude, I get fucking tired of it, and the garage is cold, so I've just let them pile up over the winter, and finally, it was nice enough yesterday. I opened up the garage and just broke a ton of boxes down, and we throw them all out. But it got me to thinking about my garbage. So I don't know. How do you deal with garbage out there in Iowa?
Get it out there before Monday and
Well, what's your
let it
so
go away.
obviously you have your day, but do you just put cans out? Is there like a limit on cans you can put out or what?
Well, I don't know if there's a limit. We got one, and we got a recycling one too. I don't know if there's a limit. We never needed more than one from my numerous ads. I've lived in 4 fucking places down here. So, I mean, I've only ever had one can.
Shit.
So,
But you're doing good then. I don't know. I guess I'm a garbage person, but I'll tell you what, when we lived
you are a garbage person.
when we lived we rented 2 houses. And when we lived in those, we had the worst fucking garbage in the world. You ever had to deal with the colored bags at all?
No. The only time I remember the Boro, Salzburg, you had to buy some sort of stickers if you wanted them to pick your shit up.
And
Like,
you stuck them on your mailbox or something, right?
on the bag, actually. I don't know if it's a special badge or something, but like if you had shrubs or like sticks and shit, I don't even fucking know. I was a little kid. You had to put the stamp on the bag and they would take it. But if it didn't have a stamp, they'd never take it.
Well, and so in our 2 places before we moved to Maryland, the deal was that if your garbage was not in a certain bag, they wouldn't take it.
What do you mean? Like,
so like you had to go to Walmart and you had to go go to the cash register and be like, "Yo, I need the waste management bags." And
what?
they were yellow bags. They had waste management on them in green, and they'd give you. They came in a roll of 5, and I swear it was like $20 for a roll of 5 fucking bags, and that's how you paid for your garbage essentially. What a fucking sham that
So
shit
wait,
is.
wait. There was no garbage through your utilities?
Yeah, we didn't
bill?
pay for it. Like there was nowhere, and as far as I was aware, I mean, that's just the way it was done where we were living. I don't know that you could set it up any other way, to be honest. You probably could, but that's probably easiest for like a landlord kind of deal.
Right.
You know, so nobody's paying for it and you can just have the garbage take. But what a shit show. You ever try to throw anything out that isn't like a garbage bag that you've got to put in a garbage bag?
Man, that's whack.
Dude, those guys were assholes too, because I remember like you try to get rid of like a small piece of furniture or something, and if you set it by the yellow bag, and they would take the bag and leave the other fucking thing there.
Oh man, hey dude, that's probably what they're instructed to do. Hell hates no fury, bud.
Dude, that was some of the worst time. So we moved here, and when we moved here, the person who moved out before us left a couch along the side of the, like, at the edge of the property along the road. I was like, just with my experiences with garbage prior to, I was like, Jesus Christ, they're not gonna fucking take that couch. It is gonna sit there, and then I'm gonna have to deal with it.
Right.
That was just my assumption.
Start rotting out.
So man, it was there quite a few days right after we moved in. It was, I mean, handful of days it was there, and it had rained and it was gross, and I was just looking at it like, this is gonna turn into a problem. So one day I wake up, or it's later at night, and I hear some fucking rumblings out front, and I'm like, maybe it's the garbage men. Well, I look out, motherfuckers pull up with the goddamn trailer on the back, and loaded. It was there was two sections of couch out there. Loaded one of them up, and fucking we're like, oh, see ya.
Just and hold her off.
I'm cool with it, man. Have at it. It's garbage.
Take it, bud. Yeah.
Take it.
Oh, so they weren't affiliated with the garbage company, with just some randoms?
No, they were not. They were not at all. So they took it. You know, I woke up the next morning and it was like a fucking bad dream when I looked out, and those motherfuckers in the middle of the night brought that couch back and dropped it off in the same spot it was when they picked it up.
Dude, I'd have walked out there in my bathroom and like, so what's going on?
I'd have fucking
like, what the fuck?
Look, if I'd have saw him dropping it off, I'd have been like, nope, you know what? You took it. It's yours now, son. Don't be dropping it back off.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know the legal ramifications of that.
Should have fucking checked that shit before you loaded it up and drove off with it, man.
Speaking of that, dude, to piggyback on that, they have like, you know, did Norrietown have spring cleanup where you could put?
I wanted to get into that because I remember those days.
But they got it down here, dude, and I always crack up when I see these trucks just fucking, dude, stockpile this shit. But one time, a dude I know from work told me these people had a bunch of washers and dryers outside of their house, and he picked up the nicest looking dryer, took it home. It was full of dog shit. He said he was pissed as fuck.
They were like, fuck you, take our dryer. We're going to fill it with dog shit.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck he didn't look in it, but I don't know if all the other ones were filled with trash, but the one he took home was filled with dog shit.
Dude, what a dick move. Like,
why? Dude, I would have done the same. Dude, you're trying to get, I mean, I know it's one man's trash, it's another man's treasure, but dude, I don't know. I would have at least looked inside to make sure there wasn't like, you know, anything.
Well, I think nowadays in the old no worry, I think nowadays they do the spring cleaning, but you have to actually take it to like the building and drop it off.
Oh, right? Okay.
So, but when I was a kid, by the way, my garbage here is fucking phenomenal. I'm super happy with it. This fucking place, I don't know what kind of deal they have with the garbage company, but like our community, you can put out whatever the fuck you want. You can put out as much as you want. They take it all.
Do you ever check your statement from them? Like if they take something, they charge you?
I don't pay for it. The landlord pays for it.
Oh shit, okay.
So I don't know what exactly they do, but man, I garbage mountains in people's yards, dude. And you wake up the next morning, everything's gone.
Gone.
I don't know how they fucking do it. But like that couch, like the day after they brought it back, gone. Just gone. And I'm like, what do you do with it? Can the garbage truck really fit that in there. I mean, I don't know, but Jesus.
Sure, they got something, dude, that could fucking haul that out.
But anyway, back to the young and no worry town. Man, that was always a fun time of year, spring cleanup, because you used to just pile it up where you put your garbage out, right alongside.
Yeah,
the
that's
road.
how Salzburg is.
Right. And man, so there were obvious. It was second Christmas for a lot of people.
Oh, no doubt, dude.
It was first Christmas and only Christmas for some.
Yes. Dude, me and Mitchell and Mark, we used to walk around town and take we take couches. I remember grabbing a leather chair.
You don't think we did the same thing? And like as a kid, you loved it because you were like, well, it's time. Like we're taking a walk around town. We're gonna see if we can spot anything that's really cool. We can get past mom on the way home. You know, like can we carry that home and can we put it somewhere where mom won't see it and bitch? Because that's the key.
Dude, one time fucking Rose sent out fucking aquariums.
Yeah.
Aquariums and fucking some sort of windows, dude. And we broke the aquariums and shattered them, and then we lined up all these windows together, and I fucking threw a basketball as hard as I could, shattered the living shit out of these things. And fucking 2 houses up, some old lady came down. Fucking was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, dude, what the fuck? We're just breaking glass in his yard. It's cool. Fucking shit.
Leave us alone.
She was an old lunch lady. You know who she was. She came down like she was going to do something. I was like, get up. Come on.
I guarantee I know which lunch lady you're talking about.
Yeah. I was like, man, just breaking shit. It's cool. It's fun. It's loud.
Ladle.
Yeah.
She would be the one to come down and bitch.
Yeah.
She always had a mean mug on.
Well.
But dude, when we like with those cleanup days, the funny thing was there were certain people who had zero care in the world. They were like, "Yep, it's fucking 3:00. You set all your junk out. We're coming around. Like we're picking it up." But then the other side to that there were the guys that would fucking like cruise. I mean, they had to. They would cruise like during the day, and probably scout what they wanted to pick up, and they'd wait for darkness to set in before they cruised town and started putting stuff in their truck. Right. So they were like, oh, I don't want to see anybody. Like, I don't want anybody to see me taking their junk, but I want that junk.
Oh, for sure, dude. People love that. People love to hoard stuff like that.
Fuck, dude. You'd hear rattling around outside as a kid, and it's almost like anti-Christmas. Like, let me run to the window, let me see what they're taking, and like you'd almost get excited. Be like, oh, dude, they're taking that old fucking thing. They don't even fucking know it doesn't work. Like, yeah, wait till you get that home, you fucking loser. Oh, dude, it was so much fun.
Fucking days. Lice-infested mattresses or something, dude. Just fucking.
Yeah, dude, that mattress got bed bugs in it, bud. Have fun.
Yeah, dude. Oh god. Especially, I bet it was much more extreme in Norrietown.
Oh, it was, because we had the little hillbillies down the road that just fucking ate that shit up. I'm telling you, that was like Christmas for them. They had the trucks ready. They probably marked it on their calendar. They're like, oh, we got to get the truck running enough to make a couple trips by then.
That house burnt down there because they were running extension cords from house to house.
Across the road.
Yeah.
They ran extension cords across the road.
And the house burned down. I mean, it ain't funny, but I mean, at some point you got to be like,
Al, I'm sorry, but if you run extension cords across the road and your house burns
down, man.
I'm sorry. It is.
It's not. It's just no one thought about the ramifications of, this probably isn't the smartest idea.
Across the road, like you're telling me no fucking like county official, any fucking policeman ever drove by and went, you know what? Looks like there's an extension cord across the road supplying power to that house up on the hill. That's probably a safety violation.
No doubt, dude.
Nope. Just keep doing it, guys. Keep doing it. Yeah. Then it fucking burnt down. I'm pretty sure somebody died in that too.
I'm not sure. I used to deliver pizzas down there, and I would be like, not scared, but like, dude, am I gonna see some shit that I'm never gonna forget again?
I would, you know what? I wish I had the wherewithal. I should have set up fucking cameras down there. Just went down in a couple trees, hammered up some fucking live streams and just watched, because I guarantee it was nuts. I can't tell you
dude.
what I've seen coming down over that hill.
It's like its own little fucking municipality down there, dude.
I think the main, like, there's one nice building, and I'm pretty sure they just charge everybody else taxes to live there, and they just build up themselves and like, yeah, I got this little trailer like you can live in. It's gonna cost you some money.
Yeah,
Put a new addition onto my trailer though. Don't worry about it.
Right. Fuck lot fees. We're all in this together.
Man, fucking people, they're strange. They're wild, but
Dude. Yeah, that's a whole nother kind of living down there, man. God bless them, but god damn.
yeah, dude. But that was one of the first. It was funny that you brought that up, because that's exactly where I was going with that garbage story. I was like, man, those junk days were wild back in the day. Everybody just, and it's always fun to see what your neighbors are throwing out too, you know.
Oh, for sure, dude. I mean, God, we were always, dude. Did you ever blow up a tube TV? Me and Beidel did it one time, and I was laughing. We laughed for hours, dude. We had this huge tube TV, and then we got our very first flat screen. So me and Beidel took it behind his house and threw a rock through it, dude. And there's something in it that explodes, and it was fucking loud, and it was smoking. I was like, what the fuck? But, oh yeah, dude, if I found tube TVs, we would just take them and throw rocks until you broke the front screen. Something breaks inside, and it's awesome. It's fun every time.
And then you'll probably get some rare form of cancer later in life.
No doubt.
For things like that. But don't worry about it, though. It
I
was
don't
worth
care.
it.
It's worth the laugh.
It was worth it.
Oh, shit. But,
yeah, old fucking garbage days, man.
Dude, it's I mean, I wonder, supposedly, I was talking to some people down here the other day at work, and there's a lot of people down here that make a killing off of doing shit like that. I don't know if they're like refurbished shit or if.
Oh, dude, if you're handy enough, and that's the thing, some people are so a little bit brain dead. Like, they buy something, it stops working, and it could be such a simple fix sometimes, and they're just too far gone to even consider fixing it.
Right.
They're like, fuck it, I'll buy another. There are a lot of people out there like that.
Oh, for sure.
Depending on the situation, I'm like that at times. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, not even worth fixing. Let's just get a new one. But if you're handy enough, picking up something like that, I mean, shit, you could fix that in 2 hours and turn around and sell it for a couple $100.
No doubt. I remember, like, they were talking about people, fixing up dressers and drawers and stuff like that. Repainting them. I don't know. I mean, dude, I don't got the patience for that shit.
People are huge into that shit nowadays. Like, a lot of people take old stuff. And here's the thing. If you have the tools, it's a great thing to do.
For sure.
We've talked about, like, doing it with certain things, but, man, the money I'd have to invest into tools to do it.
Right.
I'm going to spend more than I would on a brand new dresser. I will say, like, you could use it further down the line and do it with other things, but man, sometimes you want to do it, but you're like, man, the initial investment is always too much to, like, really, really get me into it.
Right. It takes away from what the end goal could be. Fuck that. I ain't into crafts or nothing.
But dude, sand it down, repaint it, and sell it as an antique, like refurbished, and people jerk off and pay double what they would for standard fucking.
Yeah, no.
There's a reason though. That wood's heavy. That wood's nice. Like, it's actual wood, not fucking like particle board. Like.
Yeah. They could. I don't know.
Who wants to do that shit though?
Not me.
I want to watch. I want to watch
like
sports.
Nothing. No doubt. I want to fucking. Hell, anything but working. But.
Yeah, working sucks. Working's for the fuck.
I fucking 3 more days off. I thought today was Saturday till like 10 o'clock, and I was like, oh shit, it's Friday.
There's nice long weekends with some fucking. We got some college basketball going.
Yeah, I don't even, dude. I've had it. Duquesne lost. I have no more rooting interest. It sucks.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of betting interest though. So.
Oh yeah, it's the only thing that keeps me alive, I think. Is. Well, we'll see tonight. We got to get a lot of bets in, but I'm not gonna get into it now because I can't fucking focus on both of this shit.
Yeah, I hear you.
No, I was talking about we were discussing these earlier. We were playing Xbox about former jobs, and
Yes.
we both have some stories about involving trucks, and I think yours is way better than mine. So I'm
And
gonna.
funny enough, garbage. Just, I guess you'd
Oh
call
yeah,
it. Just tossing
yeah, it's all
garbage out.
sucked in. I get, oh man, but
We'll start with yours, son.
yeah. This is a fun. I mean, it used to crack me up, but man, I worked at Salzburg High School for fucking. I think
Imagine. Can I say imagine that too? Like you graduate high school and then
dude.
not
So
long after you're right back at it.
graduate from there on June 4th. The Penguins just lost the Stanley Cup. I'm drunker than fuck. They want me to come to work the next day.
So you had the job lined up before you even graduated high school.
Yeah. And it was like, yeah, you'll start the day after you graduate. Now,
Damn, son, they were like, dude, you ain't getting out of here. You ain't going nowhere. We'll bring you right back for the summer.
And it was me and one of my all-time greatest friends, AU, rest in peace. We both had the job. So we got drunk as fuck at the Cribs house. We just graduated, motherfucker, going nuts. Yeah. It's like 3:30, dude. I got to be at the school at 6 o'clock. I'm laying down. I'm like, fuck. And my dad, he don't play that shit. He's fucking screaming. It's 5:30. He's like, it's the first fucking day of work, hell. I'm like, yeah, whatever, fuck it. And we went there, whatever, met our boss. And, dude, it was a fun 2 summers with AU, man. Cutting grass all the time. It's easy.
Well, yeah,
fun,
I mean, it's
dude.
also 2 seconds from your house, which is super
right,
cool.
Yeah, walk to work.
Yep.
And, well, it was like the second year there. And this is when shit started getting crazy. It was like one of the last 2 weeks we had work there. And we had to go set up for a fucking a football scrimmage because our boss wasn't going to be there on a Saturday afternoon.
All right.
And so I'm hungover as shit, but they told us that it would be we could have whatever we wanted from the concessions. So I figured, eat like 3 Trojan burgers, I'll be back in the game. And plus, I like watching football. I like Salzburg football, and we set the field up and watched. Right. It was Salzburg versus Leechburg, and Salzburg kicked their ass.
Yeah, surprisingly, I'm surprised you say that.
Yeah, it was something else. It's probably like 2010, I think. And fuck, dude, we're walking out of there. And AU's talking shit. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, like, to these kids. And he was, guys just lost to fucking Salzburg. You guys fucking suck. And I'm walking, whatever. I turned around, dude, fucking brawl.
Oh,
the kids went after Aaron, dude. There's parents involved, people. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And so someone called the cops or some shit. And I don't remember everything that happened, but I remember he's like, can I come to your house? And I was like, dude, I don't know, man. The cops are coming. Let's just get the fuck out of here. And I think they just told him not to come back to work. So it was just me and my boss after that. But that was the year they started construction on the elementary school where it is now.
Okay.
So it was a Friday. It was one of my last Fridays I had to work there. And we had to take all the equipment, all the band equipment from the high school up to the elementary for band camp.
Okay. So you had to transport, and this is just cross town. I mean, you're talking a couple miles.
Cross the bridge, all this. And so we're loading the truck in, but my boss, he's leaving to go to motherfucking Ocean City that night. So he's like, not rushing it, but it's Friday, everyone,
Semi-clocked out. Like, let's just get this done. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And, dude, I mean, there's a lot of shit we had to take over. So we're on, like, our 3rd truckload. I'm looking at all these fucking instruments. And he's like, you think we can get this all in one truckload? I was like, are you kidding me? He was like, I think we can. And I was like, whatever, dude. There's no way in fuck. Them fucking bass drums, the heart of the band, the one they walk around, pow, boom.
Dude, they wear those on their chest.
Think about how big those are.
Mm-hmm.
And them fuckers come in a case. Think how big the motherfucking case is.
Yep.
So we load the truck up. Dude, it easily could have probably been 3 truckloads left. We get all this shit in there, got the bass drums on the top, and ratchet strap them down. I'm like, oh, man. Like, don't be speeding. So we depart, and we're heading downtown, go across the bridge, and go around a little bend and get up there on Kiski Flat. Well, he's going at a pretty good pace. I see out the window, motherfucker bass drum fly out the window like a log pass. I was like, oh shit. And he's like, did it go? Did it go? Yelled him. I was like, yeah, it's on the fucking road. Dude, Rub on Kiski Flat, this Suburban comes fucking hauling ass. Boom! Smashes this thing. Hits it so fast it gets launched up under the car. I'm like, holy shit, dude, I'm dying laughing. He's freaking the fuck out. So we get to like fucking up near Stapleton's, one of them side roads.
Yep.
And we pull off, dude. This lady pulls off behind us. She starts motherfucking us, dude. I'm suing the motherfucking school. This is fun. Look at all that. You got too much fucking shit in this truck. She got kids in the car and shit. I'm like, God, man. So he's trying to calm her down. I go to her car. I'm trying to rip this fucking thing out from underneath her bumper. And the fucking case is just obliterated, dude. Yeah, and I can't see the drum, and they're like exchanging information, and I'm like, because I know I'm not in any trouble, dude. I didn't make the executive decision on this.
I was in the passenger seat. I did not. I suggested we take 3 trips. He said we're taking 1. Fuck it.
And I'm ripping on this case, dude, and I finally get the case out with it, and I look, and this drum's in fucking 50 pieces. I'm like, oh my god, oh man, I'm dying. So they exchange information, and we're like kind of laughing about it and shit. We keep that drum in the truck and take everything back. And so we get back to the school and it's quit time, dude. And we're up there by the ticket booth for the football. And I didn't know there was surveillance there until about a week after that, which I'll get to. And I'm looking at this drum. I was like, yo, what are you gonna do with this? He's like, I don't know, man. He's like, I think I'm just gonna take it home and burn it. And I'm fucking dying laughing, dude. I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. So that was that. I went home. It was the weekend, dude. And so now I'm working by myself because AU is gone and Dave's gone. So I'm working by myself this week. And they gave me like a list of shit I needed to finish. And in true L. Summerson fashion, I'm doing all the easiest shit first.
Right. You always do it.
It's like, well, you should probably do this Monday. It might take you 2 days. Like, nah, dude, let's try to do this Friday and not get it done because I don't care.
Right.
And so I'm doing the easy, and that was cutting like what I would try to find the biggest chunks of grass to cut because that would kill half my day.
Right.
So it's Monday, and I'm cutting the practice field, and I got my headphones on, dude. And man, I listened to so much Mobb Deep that summer, dude. You would have thought I was from Queens. I know every word to every song on that. The people at the school used to make fun of me because they'd see me on the tractor with one hand up rapping all the time, dude. You could see me spitting on that motherfucking John Deere, dude. One of the hardest to ever do it. But I started seeing someone walking towards me. I'm like, who the fuck is that? It's motherfucking Mrs. Zetz, the band director. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
She's walking up to me, and me and her never got along. We'll tell one of those stories a little later. And oh man, so she walks up to me. She's like, Alex, how are you? I'm like, not bad. She was like, did you and so and so take all the instruments up to the school on Friday? I was like, yeah, sure did. And she was like, we're missing a brand new bass drum. And I'm like,
brand new one,
huh? Brand new, dude. And I was like, ain't that some shit? I didn't say that, but I was like, I don't know. He's like, you sure you guys grabbed everything? Because we can't find it. And I was like, I'll keep my eyes peeled. Because I don't know what to do.
Yeah, what do you say? Like,
and so she's like, all right, well, thanks. And she could kind of tell that something wasn't right. So I'm sitting on that tractor. I turned it off, and I'm just staring into the sky. And I was like, I got to do the right thing here. So I called my supervisor, the head of Blairsville Salzburg Ground Maintenance, Pat Rossborough. OG, great man. I loved working for him. Just a good dude. I think he's retired now. I'm good for him because the people there are fucking retarded. He don't got to deal with them no more. So I call up old Pat. And I said, Pat, something happened here Friday that I got to talk to you about. And he came down to the Salzburg side. His office was in Blairsville, but he came down, once a day to, see if we needed it.
Check in.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So I see him coming in his truck, and I was like, oh, shit. And he's like, hey, Alex, what's wrong? What happened? Are you all right? And I was like, oh, I'm cool. Something else isn't. And, I told him what happened. He's fucking pissed, dude. Not at me.
Right.
He was
He's
like,
just mad in general because.
And so I tell him what happened. He's like, I'll take care of this, Alex, thanks. And I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, I don't want to get dude in trouble, but what am I supposed to do? I'm 19 years old. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm summer part-time help, man. Like, I don't want anything to do with this. And so he's like, I'll take care of it, whatever. So I kind of forget about it. So Friday comes around, because that was on Monday, and I'm push mowing right beside the school, where the little path, or right beside the windows on the side of the school there.
Mm-hmm.
And Caustic grabs me, the principal.
Yeah.
He's like, come with me. And I had got arrested in May that year for some stupid shit, drinking and driving. 19, yeah. Way to go, L. But it takes a while for that shit to hit the papers.
Yeah.
So all summer, dude, I would rush home to check the Gazette to see if my name was in it, because I knew I was going to get fired. Like, yeah, we can't deal with this. But it never came in the paper yet. And so Caustic grabs me. I'm like, fuck, it was probably in the paper today.
This is the one.
He takes me into his office. It's him and the state cop. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm starting to think, like, did I do something? Like, did they get on my Facebook or something? Like, what the fuck? And I was like, man, I did my taxes last year. H&R Block gave me the fucking 100% accuracy guarantee. I wasn't cooking the books. I'm starting to like, what the fuck did I do?
Oh, yeah.
It's going through my mind, because I worry about shit like that. And so I, like, sheepishly, I was like, am I in trouble or something? Like, trying not to sound obvious, but he's like, no, you're good. The superintendent will be down here in a minute. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it hits me. I'm like, that goddamn drum. Oh, my God. So I'm like, what the fuck? So the superintendent comes in, and when they just, like, ran out of there, because she's suing the school. That female superintendent.
I don't recall. I don't pay attention to Salzburg school
read
politics.
Newspaper every day, but they like ran her out of town. She's suing the school. Anyways, she was like, "Are you Alex Summerson?" I said, "Well, on the street they call me Al, but yeah, I'm Alex Summerson here at work, I guess." I didn't say that, but she was like, "We just want to let you know how happy we are that you did the right thing. We're just going to need a written statement from you from what happened." I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, for real? Like, I don't want the man to lose his job. You know, I'm like, is it this big of a deal? And she looked at me, she's like, it absolutely is. And I was like, well, fuck. So I write down exactly what happened. And she looks at me again and goes, right when I was leaving, because motherfucking bitch, I got grass to cut. Like, shit ain't going to stop growing. She was like, Alex, your parents just must be super proud of you. And I wanted to say, yeah, super duper proud. Wait till you see my name in the Gazette in a couple weeks, dumbass.
And you only knew.
And she was like, we just need you to see something. I was like, all right. They bring up the surveillance. They must put that drum in the truck from that day. I'm like, whoa. And you know when I laugh real hard, I put my head straight back.
Yep.
You can see me doing that when he told me he was going to take it home and burn it. Oh, I'm dying, dude. She's like, is that you? And I was like, sure shit is. Like,
that's me. Like, can you see? Absolutely, that's me. Yes.
Yeah. Look at that head lean back. It's straight in the air. I'm laughing vertical. Yeah, it's me. So I was like, God damn, dude, this is crazy. So it's like, it's Saturday. It's the next day. He was at the beach. My boss was at the beach from Friday to Friday. So I don't know what happened Saturday. I'm down in the back cave. It's the first fucking weekend of college football. I'm drinking, watching football, gambling. And I hear my mom upstairs. She's, Alex. Not like she was mad. I could tell she was like, something was wrong. I was like, what? What the fuck are you on about? Florida State's on. And she was like, so-and-so's up here looking for you. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, he followed me home from shop and saved. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I go outside, dude. My boss is on my deck.
Oh, he followed your mom home.
Yeah. So I'm kind of pissed. Like, dude, get my mom out. Leave my motherfucking mom alone.
Right.
He said, what'd you tell him? I was like, I told him what the fuck happened. What the fuck do you want me to tell him? Like, I'm pissed. Get out of here, dude. I'm done working there. Ain't my fault you lied. So, I don't know. He didn't lose his job for that, but I know he said he didn't take it, and they showed him the fucking surveillance, and he fucking, yeah. I don't know whatever happened.
He did take it.
Yeah. But,
man.
Yeah, funny as shit. I lost my mind.
Goddamn fucking overpacking trucks and losing shit.
I mean, felt bad. That lady had kids in the car, dude. She hit that fucker going 45. And that fucking wedge in there, dude. Fucking tighter than a lid on a pickle jar trying to get that fucker out. Fucking ripping on her, man. That thing was
Oh,
toasted.
dude. And you know the band kids were fucking pissed. Like, we just got that new bass drum, dude. That thing was nice and tight. Like,
all summer, man. Guaranteed. But oh yeah, that was awesome, dude. It was just, man, I was fucking dying. That lady was fucking something else pissed off. I tell you, dude, straight up, man.
well, yeah. I mean, you hit a fucking. You're just driving behind a truck and you hit something. Yeah, you're probably a little pissed.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
Speaking of, I got a story that's along the same lines as that. Trucking. This, man, this one happened. This one happened a while back. I was working at a construction company. What's that?
what year do you think this was?
I don't even know, man. I couldn't even begin to tell you. I'd say probably 10 years ago or so.
Holy shit.
Close to, maybe not quite as many, but somewhere around there. I was working for a construction company at the time, and part of the problem with construction is they want you to leave real early sometimes. Like some days you got to dip before the sunlight's shining.
Yep.
And so we came back the one day, and we knew we were leaving. We knew we were leaving early the next day, so we were like, "Fuck it, get the." You know, part of the drill was to just get the truck ready, just make sure everything's good to go. Everything we need is in there so we can show up and we can just get in and dip when we get here. So we do that. And then we show up the next morning and straight to the truck, we leave. Funny thing, you know, and we drive to the site, and it's quite a ways away, probably over an hour, I would say, away. And we probably moved for about, we're on the road for about 45 minutes.
Down the city.
Yeah, we're just fucking boom. We're down the highway. We traveled down like large roads that you go pretty fast on.
Right.
And about 45 minutes in, we get a phone call, and you can hear. I was not on the phone; somebody else was on the phone, but you could hear like, "Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, we'll check." And he's, we off the phone. We stopped for gas, and well, we got to check something real quick. So we get out of the truck at the gas station, and apparently the tailgate's down. So. Construction. We're a construction vehicle, right? And we've been driving about 45 minutes down, going like 70 down the road with the tailgate down.
I don't know. Someone was like honking, like, yo, right? Like past you, right? Like, hey, I mean? Dumbass, yeah.
Hey, like your fucking tailgate's down.
Right, just helping another man out, dude.
Right.
What? Like, it's gonna be a shit show, bud.
Ooh, well, yeah, I don't know exactly what happened, but somewhere along the line, we left, and we lost some goods out the back. quite a bit of goods, actually. I mean, there was some large motorized things that fell out. There was fucking. I mean, shit. I would love to go back and take the route we took and just see what you could see, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shovels, rakes, all fucking, God knows, just everywhere. And so the story I got from that day, somewhere along the line, apparently we had a gas can in the truck. And somewhere along the line, we lost that gas can. And that gas can apparently just fell onto the road, I guess.
Right.
And it's early in the morning. It's like you got to have your headlights on. It's not daylight yet. Apparently a car down the road after us hit that gas can.
Oh, ain't that a shame?
And very much like your bass drum story, this thing got lodged under the car. Or ran it over and just starts dragging the gas can underneath it. I don't know if you know about gas, but it's explosive.
Pretty fucking flammable.
Yeah, like it goes up with a spark. And you know, dragging a can of it underneath your car probably isn't the greatest thing in the world. That motherfucker probably had no clue what happened. It was like, what the fuck did I just hit? What's that sound?
Right.
And from what I understand, heard the sound and was like, what the fuck? Pulls over at some point to check, like, fuck. And the car catches on fire. Apparently, the dragging of the gas can underneath the car. I don't know what happened, but there was something somewhere, and that fucking thing went up. Fire trucks came and everything, I guess. I wasn't there. I was an hour and a half away, working probably by that fucking point.
Right. Was it in Salzburg where it ignited?
I don't even know where it was. I heard the story from him. Because again, I wasn't there, but somebody told me what happened, and this is what I got from it. But dude, apparently that car went up in fucking flames. Hey, or bad, I guess, you know.
Right.
Dude, somebody could have followed us and made so much money off construction equipment that day.
I know, that's I can't believe no one was like, excuse me, sir, your tailgate's down. Like, giving you the fucking window down signal.
You're driving down like 70. Like, imagine if like one of those 300 pounds of pieces of equipment, like you're riding up on my ass and it's just sliding towards that fucking edge of that tailgate.
Oh, man. I can't believe you guys didn't hear it. You heard nothing.
Nothing, dude. Well, and that's the problem with leaving that early in the morning. You're never fully awake.
Right. Must have had the X turned up to 10 or something.
And being a construction worker, you deal with your like post-work day. You deal with that by like drinking and shit.
Right.
So you're usually a little groggy in the morning, and then it's early, so you didn't get enough sleep, and then you're just out. Then you just leave. And shit like that happens, man. Whew. I've seen some fucking crazy shit sometimes. I watched when I was in when we lived in Maryland. I had to drive down 50, which was a fucking shithole. Dude, I saw a motherfucker lose a mattress one day, and then there's just it just left the mattress was laying in a lane, like just in the middle of a lane. Fucking caused pandemonium. People almost fucking killing each other to miss a fucking mattress.
They just hit the fucking thing.
What's it gonna do? Yeah, I mean, fuck. Who knows? You probably flip your fucking car.
Right, right. Oh man, hey. Good old trucking stories, man.
Man, fucking losing shit out of the back of a truck. That maybe that's something. That's a good YouTube video you should look up one day.
Oh yeah, I'll do that later.
Trucks losing shit on the highway. That'll bring you some laughs.
Oh, no doubt. Thought be as good as what the fuck were we watching yesterday? People falling off ladders.
Go ahead and watch ladder fails.
Oh man,
you need a good belly laugh.
That shit was unstoppable.
Dude, keep you giggling for a while. Abs will hurt when you're done. Good workout.
I was tired after we watched those.
Man, dude, watching those people flail on the way down and then just smack the ground so hard. It's fantastic.
I mean, this is a dick thing to say, but my favorite shit was the firefighters falling off the ladder.
Dude, that motherfucker's up there with a hose like a badass, and it's like, you know those things put out a lot of pressure, right?
Right.
It just knocks them right off the fucking ladder.
Yep. Yeah, no one was holding the ladder. Motherfucker come down sideways, man. Like, check
you got two guys on the ladder. The guy below him, like, yeah, I got this thing. Like, what do you do? You're standing on the ladder, sir. You're not going to do anything. And then both of them go fucking...
Oh, I know. Oh, it's got to hurt so goddamn bad.
Oh, man. Well, Al, it's about time. I got to get into it a touch early here today because we got some other things to talk about. I'm gonna get into the Ticks pick this week.
Are you keeping it Irish or what?
Yes, sir. Fucking St. Paddy's Day on Sunday, sir. You're absolutely
Sunday.
It Irish.
I don't think I got a fucking drop of Irish in me. And I ain't drinking, so fuck. I don't give a fuck about St. Patrick's Day.
I got you there, Al. I see what you mean, but it's my time of the year. I got to get it in heavy one more time, and then we'll cut the Irish out for a while here. So this week's St. Paddy's Day, big Irish drinking day.
The biggest.
Lot
I
of
don't know, is there a bigger one?
a lot of great music that comes with it too. So I'm and I've mentioned it before, but this is my wheelhouse right here. I love this
doubt.
shit. And so this week, because in honor of St. Paddy's Day, I'm bringing you the triple ticks pick. I got yeah, dude. I got three. I could do whatever I want. I got 3 heaters for you this week. I'm gonna glance over 2 real quick and then hit the third one hard. Dude, first album. I put it up on the Facebook earlier this week, but if you ain't listened to Flogging Molly recently, you're fucking up. Flogging Molly, Drunken Lullabies, came out in 2002.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, long time ago. This one hit me hard. I believe it was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3.
Yep. Yep, that's where I got it from.
Drunken Lullabies was on that one. I think there was some, there was a lot. Those Tony Hawk soundtracks, cool. Those were
dude,
fire.
the best, dude. You want to talk about the greatest mash of rap, punk, and
yep.
yeah. Oh man, no doubt, dude. I think Spotify actually has Tony Hawk playlist, dude.
Dude.
It'll hit you right in the stomach.
I follow quite a few of those. Those things were fantastic. I love those soundtracks.
Yeah, whoever was responsible for putting those together knew exactly what the fuck they were doing.
Man, they just hit like exactly what skaters listen to, and it was very much a mashup of all that. And the cool thing was, I was a skater, so I got a little bit of all that too, and I love it. Drunken Lullabies was that song on there. That's the album. That's by far my favorite album. Check out either Drunken Lullabies or Swagger, but listen to Flogging Molly. It's good for St. Paddy's Day drinking. Next up, I mean, you almost can't mention Flogging Molly without Dropkick Murphys, right?
I saw they're playing at
Stage E this summer. Or
Are they?
no, the theater, Mr. Smalls.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I'll have to look
August
into that.
something, yeah.
I always like Flogging Molly a little bit more than Dropkick Murphys, but actually it's they went back and forth over the years. To me, you're gonna listen to Dropkick Murphys. I'd highly suggest their first album, Do or Die.
Okay.
That one's fucking 1998. That's even fucking older than the Flogging Molly. That one, that's with their original band Loadout. That has Mike McColgan, who now is lead singer of the Street Dogs, and a couple other guys that have went on to do other things.
Okay.
But probably one of my favorite. That one's a little bit heavier on the bagpipes. They've kind of faded away from that a little bit later in their career. I just like Mike McColgan better as a front man, so definitely check out the fucking early Dropkick Murphys. That's where that's at. So that's 2 of the 3. The third one, man, and if you don't know, that this band here is probably a precursor to the other 2 that I mentioned. These guys have been around for a long time, back to the 80s. The Pogues.
Ah, yeah.
Dude, they're kind of the originators in that type of genre. That they're the kind of the ones that took like an Irish folk music and added a little bit more of a rock or punk feel to it, kind of. Especially with Shane MacGowan at the front. Probably one of my top all-time songwriters.
That dude's still alive?
He's still fucking kicking, dude. He got new teeth and everything, man. He looks like a fresh man.
Dude, his fucking liver got to look like a fucking lima bean.
Dude, watch some of the interviews with him from back in the day. I don't understand how he's still alive, but he's still kicking, man. He still got it. And the fucking one, and I have this thing on vinyl, and I love it. I listen to it all the time. This is actually from, I don't know if it's from 2000. It was released in 2012. I'm not sure that it was recorded in 2012. I think it was a couple years earlier, but it is a 30th anniversary concert. So it's the
Okay.
30th anniversary of the fucking band. And it's fairly new because, like you said, how is he still alive? You'd be surprised at how great he is being a front man, considering, like, watch him in an interview, watch him slur his speech.
Oh, dude, he's fucked up.
Oh, dude, try and understand something he says, but he gets up on stage and, man, he's still got the fucking pipes. He can sing. He still hits all the lyrics. This album, 30th anniversary concert, it is fucking packed. It is it's every hit you could want. Streams of Whiskey on there, Broad Majestic Shannon, Pair of Brown Eyes, Thousands Are Sailing. Dude, Rainy Night in Soho, Fairy Tale New York, they're all on there. It's a couple hours of just fucking heat. And if you wanna hear a little bit of where some of these bands like Flogging Molly or Dropkick Murphys or anybody, some of the smaller ones like the Tossers or anything like that, if you want to hear where they got their, like, how they were influenced, this is the band. This is the one that fucking started essentially a lot of the shit I listened to. If it wasn't for them, man, some of these bands wouldn't be around, and I fucking love it. I'm gonna rock them forever. Shane is all-time Irish musician. Like, I guarantee you go over there and you say his name, they all, like, he's a fucking rock star over there. It's like fucking Mick Jagger for the Irish guys.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, dude. I've just seen I've seen a few of those interviews where he's just like belligerent as fuck.
Oh yeah, dude.
In the comments, people just fucking going like, "Yeah, you're the best, Shane." Like, fuck
slamming
yeah,
bottles of gin, like no fucks given. But yeah, this is the week. This is the week to Irish it up. Flogging Molly, Dropkick Murphys, the Pogues, all of them. You know, listen to it, enjoy it, because not a lot of people enjoy it outside of the month of March. So get it in while you can. You can always listen to it later too. But
have you ever went to the parade in Pittsburgh? We went one time, but we weren't 21. We were like 20, 19 or 20. So we were like, I don't know, we were fucked up when we got down there, and it was like, oh, we're out of beer now. Fuck.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever been down there. I'm not a giant crowd person, but
right. But I saw, like, usually they were pretty lax on the open container down there.
Yeah.
But I just read a thing, they're cracking down this year, dude. So I'm sure it's gonna be a shit show, man. People, I mean,
well, I did see no
like,
open containers, and that's, I mean, come on.
I know,
like,
I know.
You know what it's one time a year. You know what you're getting into.
It's been going on for fucking 80 years, man.
Yeah, but that's the problem. People can't fucking handle themselves anymore. They're fucking
drunk off. You get fucked up for St. Paddy's Day.
Probably not, dude. I've cut back on the drinking. Trying my best to.
Remember,
if I do, I have one or two, but that's about it. And then
the Salt had the. Remember we were down. It was $1 green draft or something while they lasted.
Yep.
Fuck.
She used to get. She'd get one keg. I believe it was Bud Light that was green, and she's like $1 while it's here, and then once it's gone, it's fucking gone.
Yeah, she messaged me on Facebook one time. I was on the premium subscribers list, and I was like, I'll be down in fucking 10 minutes.
Like, hit me up when the special starts. Like,
yeah,
I'll be there.
Then the next day, just fucking dropping off the Ninja Turtles at the fucking shitter, dude. Oh man, my shit's green as fuck.
Like, but, get it, like where it's almost black, and you're like, something wrong with me?
Yeah,
like drank too many fucking green beers yesterday.
Is that dry blood or? No, I always like. I mean, I was thinking. I remember a couple St. Patrick's Days pounding fucking Killian's. I like a good Killian's.
Killian's Irish Red is a solid beer. I always like myself a good like an Irish Red style amber ale.
I really enjoy a few of those.
A good full-bodied stout is good by me too, but a lot of people put these fucking stouts out nowadays, and they're all like imperial stouts and shit, super heavy on the ABV, and I don't know.
Dude. Isn't that blackout stout? From Great Lakes Brewing Company.
Some of it, yeah. It's probably like 10%.
I used to drink like 5 or 6 of those at fucking Three Rivers.
I was with you one time. There were times where it was gross. I was like, "Ow, you can't drink that fucking," like making me sick. just
I don't
putting
even like
that
the
beer down
taste
like
of it.
that.
But like, dude, if I drink a draft, I can get it to lock in behind my fucking teeth, where my gap is, dude. I don't know if it was God fucking with me, but he made a gap between my wisdom teeth and my last molar that I can lock a draft glass in. And dude, if I get it locked in there, dude, it's over, man. I will start pounding cold ones, dude. Oh man. Just go to the salt, dude. Budweiser on deck. Watch me drink 5 of these in 25 minutes, dude. And the next thing, I'm fucked up. Man, good times, man.
Yeah.
Good times.
St. Paddy's Day. Well, that's it for the Ticks pick this week. Like I said, 3. We ran over them real quick, but, get in there, dig deep, listen, enjoy.
Yeah. It is the time of the year. It's the reason for the season. Yep. So.
All right. Well, let's you got a no-brainer for us this week, Al?
I'm staying on the Penguins, dude.
I was gonna take a guess and be like, oh, probably the Pens. Yeah, hey, dude, there's nothing wrong with that, man.
Oh, they look good. BCU just fucking lost, dude. I'm sick to my stomach. What started out so fucking good? What is today?
Welcome to college basketball.
Wednesday night, we were dominating the book.
We crushed on Wednesday night.
Hundreds of dollars flowing through the air. Then yesterday, Florida State with a great comeback at the end of the game.
Yes, and with that 3-pointer to tie it, take it to overtime. Man, that was
buffering in the air, and I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Gotta love watching that shit.
Didn't hit a bet after that. Yesterday.
Yeah, and again, LSU was up big, and now they're fucking giving it away. Well, college. It's that time of year, son. It's March.
I just put half my bankroll in the Prairie View A&M Panthers.
That's it, Al. That's why you're gonna be broke by tomorrow.
No, dude. No, dude. They're getting I got some dough left. That's the emergency money for the Penguins tomorrow. But dude, they're 17-1 in the conference, playing Grambling, who's 10-8 in the conference, and the line's 3.5.
What time's it start?
3:30 Eastern, because you don't like the fucking Central time.
Yeah, I don't fuck with it. So you're talking 2:30 Central, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll have time for that.
Take the Penguins. The line isn't out yet. I'm sure Murray's going to start. I imagine, unless they want to ride to Smith. I
would assume they've got a. Who knows? I don't pretend to understand what they're doing with the goalies.
They've lost to Arizona and Ottawa back to back.
Yep. They're coming in. They fired off that giant streak, and now they're showing their true colors again. They're gonna be a shit show. We're gonna run through them early on Saturday,
and then take
Philly on Sunday.
Yeah, take the nutsack down, or that game's at Pittsburgh. Yeah, these are both at home, ain't they?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
So
definitely tomorrow.
Suck.
Minus 155 tomorrow for the Pens.
They already got it out,
sir. Plus 170, giving a goal and a half.
Plus 170.
Yeah, goal and a half.
I'm taking half.
Yeah, right. Dude, I'd fuck it. You know what? I might parlay the Penguins this weekend. I don't know. I don't know that they're gonna.
Lines will be out.
Maybe they'll put both lines out, but probably not without the goalies out.
Yeah, they're not gonna know. And Philly plays at 6, so.
Right. But yeah, fuck it. Ride the Pens, man. They've been hot. Dude, they made me some money this week, so.
It's always a coincidence. Well, like my dude told me, like I gotta quit betting on the teams I like. But dude, when you bet on the Penguins, the money's coming in, so why stop?
Right.
I mean, I probably had enough to buy a shitty used vehicle with all the money I've lost on Duquesne, who broke my heart yesterday. But next year, probably win a national championship. So I'm not even stressing.
Yeah, we all right. Well, speaking of the no-brainer and it being March, let's fucking hype up this goddamn bracket we're putting out.
Yep. Through ESPN. I'll post links probably every day this week.
Yeah, we're gonna fire. I think every day, just put it up and everybody get in. We'll get some fucking people in there. We'll get a nice pot juiced up, and then we'll pay out some fucking winners.
$10 a pop. Pay me whatever. I'm not playing this shit. I'm so sick and tired of motherfucking deadbeats not paying me until I come back. Nah, dude. If you don't have the money by that first game tips off, between you, I mean, I'm permanently banned from Venmo. For we want to. Well, I'll talk about that story someday.
Permanently banned from Venmo. We'll leave it at that.
sent me the most threatening email I've ever seen in my life, to where I was like scared to go to sleep for a while. But yeah, dude, PayPal, Venmo. If you can't get me the money or you the money, by
Look, we're in
yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
Dude, I ship money out like it's fucking nothing anymore.
Yep.
PayPal, either of us. I'll take Venmo. Hit us up for emails or whatever.
Yeah, the
$10 a
password.
person.
I'm not putting the password out. I'll get people who make stupid ass fucking names, and I can't tell who they are.
Right.
So
any bracket that's not paid for by first tip gets deleted.
which
$10 a person. What, up to 5 brackets? You said, right?
Yeah. I mean, throw in what you got.
You want to drop 50 bones and put 5 brackets in? Do it. Let's go.
The bracket comes out Sunday evening. Then I believe the first games will probably tip at about 11 on Thursday.
Right? Yeah.
So that'll give you plenty of time to make your bracket and send your money my way. So hopefully,
And I think the more people we get, potentially the more places and people we could pay out. So it,
right.
No set payout yet, but we'll see what we get, and we'll go from there.
Years, man, I remember the fuck one, because I've been doing this going on. This will be probably the 10th year I think I've ran one. God, I remember they were getting over 100 people a couple times in 2012 and 13, just because all the college kids and shit. But
yeah, dude, you got friends at college, and you got Ohio, like fucking 25 people from Ohio, 25 people from Pittsburgh.
Oh, dude,
it was from high school.
Yeah, I miss them days, dude. But it was just a bitch to get everybody's money.
That's the biggest issue.
Yeah. I'm not playing. Yeah, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. The only person who's good for it whenever he wants to pay me is Zona, because he pays me.
He'll mail you a check,
and he always gives me $2 extra to pick a 40 up. So
nice.
Yeah, I'll like, it'll be on the internet. So
yeah, we'll put it up on Facebook. Remind you. What's that?
We got like 5-6 people already that
okay.
I've got in there.
I'm not in there yet, so.
Right, but we'll figure it out. We got all weekend. I'm stressing out over this gambling shit. I'm losing.
That's what gambling does to you.
I know. Hopefully hit a hot streak tonight. I'd like to.
We'll take a peek at games after we finish up here, and we'll put some money makers in for later today.
Well, yeah, there's some good hockey games on later tonight, so we gotta fucking figure those out. So.
Then let me check this, because next, ride the fucking pens. Next, we want to get into the SSP, huh?
Yeah, I forgot all about it again.
Now I wanna bring up the let's bring up the old one. Where are we at here? So you went with the spring or fall, right?
Yeah, fall dominated.
Fall right now we got 78 votes, so we're almost up to 80. We got 62% on the fall train.
Yeah, it was a runaway.
Yeah,
it's not too crazy.
It's not too bad, but at the same time, I mean, shit, I could see why. I mean,
yeah, I think with football, and I think hunting.
Hunting's a big one.
Yeah, they were all about it with the fall.
The other thing with fall is you go from warm, and then you progressively get colder. Spring, you start in fucking shitty, cold, and rainy, and then it eventually gets nicer.
Yeah, way nicer.
Yeah.
So, but this week, back to food, because man, food gets the people all fucking riled up.
Food's easy. Everybody knows food.
But man, I didn't know until I moved down here the amount of Mexican fire in Muscatine is something else. And I've been eating a lot of it. A lot of great places, La Morelia, Guadalajara, Arles. And so, but there's also good Chinese, dude. Yaki Shack Chinese down here. It's cool. Their General Tso's shrimp is knocking out the park every time. So I was just going to go, what do you fuck with more? Chinese food or Mexican food?
Chinese or Mexican, huh?
It's tough. I mean, I don't even have an answer yet. I might have to answer this one later, because before I moved down here, I'd have said Chinese all day. But, Mexican. enchiladas, a torta sandwich. Man, that motherfucker's off the chain.
Well, let me tell you, I am very much a Mexican fella myself. Always
El
been a
Tico.
taco fan, but large into dude, El Campesino down here in Monroeville, can't beat it. We've tried a bunch of other places. A lot of people fucking jerk off over Mad Mex and shit. Garbage, dude. I ate there once and was like, I'm never fucking going back. That's junk.
I always wanted to get the Goblerito. I never have. My mom loves
that.
the place.
Yep,
She's basic, does.
And here's the thing. Some people like, oh, dude, you ever been there? And I'm like, yeah, not impressed. Like, you want to talk good Mexican food? Go to fucking El Campesino, eat there, and then try and go back. I can't. I've been eating. Whiskey Dave introduced me to El Campesino probably fucking, it was over 12 years ago, guaranteed.
Uh-huh.
I was probably 16 or 17 at the time when I first went there. And I continually go back. It is by far the best Mexican I've had. It's what I compare all other Mexicans to.
Okay.
Not the people, the food, like restaurants.
Right.
So I compare everything else to that. Chinese. Never been, like, I'll eat Chinese. Never been the biggest fan. But it's because I always have a problem finding good Chinese.
Dude, have you ever, no way, dude. What the fuck was the name of the place by the Indiana Mall?
The one across the buffet. King Buffet or whatever.
King Buffet, dude. I remember getting, remember when you're 16, 17, I was big when I was that age, dude. I could eat like a motherfucker. And me and Vital, who's been mentioned, Vital, the motherfucking man, that kid, we would get marijuana and go up. It's smoking in my house, but we go upstairs. We had a fucking attic fan.
Oh, shit.
We would get high as shit at my house and then go there. And I'm talking like 7, 8, 9 plates in front of us. Like, dude, I'm fucked up on food, man. Oh, I love, what was it, King Buffet?
Yeah.
Undefeated.
Dude, we've always had, like, we try to get takeout and shit. And everywhere we go, it's so hard to find anything that's solid. Like, all the fucking breaded, like, General Tso's chicken is just like super crunchy breading, garbage chicken inside. It's like, can somebody give me something that's fucking
I know.
edible?
We should have got Yaki Shack when you were down here. You'd have been like, get out of town. This shit is, oh, man. I might get it today, actually, dude.
Yeah.
Their General Tso's shrimp. I paid that extra $1.50 gladly.
And
every time.
Like, the wife loves, she fucking loves Chinese. And she'll always, like, she'll crave it. And there are times we're trying to figure out, and she always throws it out there. And I'm like, man, like, if you want it, sure, but I'm going to be disappointed with it. And, you know, like they say, I'm going to be hungry 30 minutes later.
Right. Well, what are you going to do?
That's the problem. Fucking Mexican all the way, son.
All right.
Day.
We'll see. I got a feeling this is going to be close. And I hope no one's like, well, I don't like either. Well, then don't even comment,
you
man.
know
That
what?
shit
Yeah,
drives
get
me
the fuck out of here.
motherfucking
You don't
nuts.
eat either.
Yeah. I'm a vegan. Well, good for you. And I ain't got nothing against vegans, but if you're vegan, you don't need to. Your opinion doesn't matter on the SSP.
Yeah. Let's get the. You know what? It's food. It'll probably get over triple digits, I'm sure.
Yeah, we gotta get back. I mean, I've been kind of weak. I haven't been brainstorming. Usually, I think about these all the time, and then I don't know. I haven't been. Food's always good. I'll start getting some heat back. I gotta find my fucking notebook.
Well, that's the thing. Some people call you out for it, but I don't see many suggestions out there either. So it's like, you know what? You think you can do better? Throw one out there. Let's see how it does. You know?
Yeah, we'll see. I'll start taking. Dude? When I first started doing it, I started taking. I posted on Facebook. Someone started. Hit me up if you got something. Dude, that shit was whack.
A lot of stupid ones.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
10W30 or 5W30.
Yeah, you use unleaded or get the fuck out of town, dude.
93 or 87.
Yeah, Ford or Chevy, like
Earnhardt or Gordon.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck out of here.
We should do that. I might do that. Earnhardt
or Gordon. That'd probably be your fucking biggest goddamn fucking poll yet.
No doubt, dude. Rest in peace, number 3, up into that Daytona 500 in the sky.
Yeah. Making left turns all day.
No doubt.
You know what? He probably went to hell, and he's probably gonna make right turns all day.
Dude, I almost bought the NASCAR game for Xbox because it's called NASCAR Heat.
Heat. Anything with heat in the title
No
deserves.
doubt. Dude, I told Mark one time that, you know, Bretton Wood, who I had to fucking explain to you who he was.
Yes.
Dude, I was fucking with him one day. I was like, did you know Bretton Wood was in the league before he started doing music? He was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, guess what team he played for? And he said, who? I said, the Miami Heat. That's amazing stuff.
Miami Heat.
So
All right, son. Well, it was fun.
it was fun.
Listen to those albums. Put your money on the pens, and
Make sure to
next
double
episode.
check your ratchet straps before you hit the road.
yeah. Make sure the tailgate's closed. Make sure you got the bass drums locked in.
Just a simple walk around after you load the truck will prevent
check.
a lot of things from happening.
All right, son. We'll catch you next week.
Talk to you later, skater.